Hey you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all going to be about decorating the inserts for my Foxydori. So what is a Foxydori? This is a Foxydori. A Foxydori is basically a faux Midori traveler's notebook. I purchased this from the Foxy Fix on Etsy. I will also put links to her shop below. And this is the Wanderlust Wide Foxydori. And here's what the inside looks like. So, it is not filled at the moment. When I started this journey a couple of months ago, I had no idea the expense for the traveler's notebook. There are so many different inserts that of course I want, so it is taking me several months to slowly purchase the inserts and items to fill this little beauty to use. So today's video is going to be me decorating 3 of the inserts that I plan on putting inside this Foxydori. I purchased the Foxydori before I knew basically anything about inserts, where to purchase them, what goes into an insert, the paper quality, what pens you should use, etc. So after I purchased my Foxydori, I started doing some research and I decided to go with the inserts from Growing Up Goddess on Etsy. I will also put the information to her Etsy shop below. And I decided to purchase 3 different inserts. The first one I went with was just lined white. Basically, all it has is just a bunch of lined paper. This notebook I plan on using to put my favorite things list inside. So every time I share a favorite things video with you guys, I'm going to put the items that I use for my favorite things in this notebook. So I'll know which items that I've mentioned and which ones I haven't. The second one I purchased was a spending tracker. Now, my last video, you might recall me talking about the budget. When my husband and I sat down a couple months ago, we put together a budget. My husband has a budget, I have a budget, and my blog and house have a budget. So, I need a way to keep up with how much I've spent and how much I have left for each pay period. So, when I saw these on Growing Up Goddess's Etsy shop, I thought this would be a great way to keep up with my budget each month. On the inside, it just has the date, the description, and amount. So this is a great way for me to keep up with what I've spent, where I've spent it, and how much I have left for my budget each pay period. And I just decided to do black on this one just to make it a little bit different than the others. And then last but not least, I purchased the checklist. The checklist is going to be what I use to put all of my blog ideas on. So if I have an idea that I want to do for my YouTube channel or my blog, I'll mark it in here. And then when I do the video or the blog post, I can just check it off on the side. So those are the 3 that I decided to purchase. The checklist, the spending tracker, and just a lined white notebook. So today's video is going to be me decorating each one of these inserts. The first insert that I'm going to pay attention to is going to be the checklist. So I kind of cheated a little bit before I did this video because I didn't want it to be over an hour or anything. I'm really not into making very long videos because I know y'all don't have time to sit there over an hour and watch me talk and do certain things. So I kind of put together the scrapbook paper and the stickers and washi that I wanted to use on each insert so it would go by a little bit faster. So for the checklist, I was kind of looking at light bulb type stuff. Light bulbs, ideas, cameras, all of those things that I associate with bright ideas. So I came up with these 2 pieces of scrapbook paper. Okay, this stripe one is going to be on the front and the polka dot is going to be on the back. Now, before I get started with any of this, I just want to tell you that I have watched the Reset Girls Midori insert decorating video over and over again. So a lot of my techniques that I'm using came from her video, so I'll make sure to link that below. It is an awesome video. If you've not checked it out, please do so. It's probably 50 minutes long, but I'm telling you, I sat there several times and watched the 50-minute video just because it was amazing. She is an awesome girl. I love Corey. I love her shop. So please check out her video below. Okay, let's start with the first side. Let's start with the front side first. Okay, so I just have to decide, do I want it to go this way or do I want it to go this way? And I guess I need to show y'all what little stickers and stuff I decided to put on them. So I've decided to put this little light bulb and then this little camera right here on there. So let's see which one it will look better. This way, or will it look better? I'm thinking it might look better the other way. Okay, I think I'm liking it that way instead of this way. And originally I had planned on doing it this way. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to take the front of this. Let's move this stuff to the side. So I'm going to take the front of this. Let's turn this on the back and make sure that the lines are going across. Yes. Or horizontal. And I'm just going to use a pencil and mark around the book. Like so. Okay, so there's that. Now using my Cutter Bee scissors, and if you don't own any Cutter Bee scissors, these little things are amazing. They come with a little case on the top because they are so sharp. They're sharp all the way to the tip, which makes real good for cutting scrapbook paper or anything like that, because it actually cuts all the way down to the very edge, which a lot of scissors don't do. I'll put a link to where I purchased mine below. I think I got these from Amazon. Have you ever noticed how cutting paper is a little bit calming? Or to me it is. So anytime I get stressed or something, I come and I work on my planner, or I work on my Lister's Got a List challenge. Anything like that, because it kind of helps me zone out and calm down and de-stress, and it's just something I enjoy doing. So anytime I get an extra few minutes to just kind of come and do my own thing, I'll do it. And I never throw scrapbook paper away. If I've got a big chunk, I always put it back in the drawer, because you can always use it for something. And here is the front of the insert, like so, okay? And now we're going to cut the back. Okay, and the back, I'm not sure if you can tell on camera, but this is a really pretty teal color, teal polka dot. And with polka dot, it doesn't matter what side it goes on or how you cut the paper, because it's polka dot. So just turn it upside down. And I'm going to use the back, so I do it like this. Line it up. So. I'm trying my best not to move my camera or my iPhone. I'm sure y'all remember for one of my last videos, I think it was actually my last video, I talked about how I've been using my iPhone 6 to record videos, because the video quality is so much better than the Samsung camcorder I was using. So So I've got it on this little tripod, and it doesn't even shake as much as my camcorder did, but it still kind of shakes a little bit. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping when I upload this to YouTube, it's not that bad. Okay. So, and there is the back of my insert. So the front and the back. And this paper is the Chamel True Stories line. I've kind of gone with, I think, several different. I think I went with my Maggie Holmes, my Amy Tangerine, Chamel, and Dear Lizzie. I think I've got a sheet or two from all of them on here. So, okay, now we're going to attach these to my book. So let's take this little sticker off. Okay, and I got this little trick from the Reset Girl. Okay, when she inserts or when she attaches her paper to the front of her insert, she doesn't go all the way to the edge because that's where you're going to put your washi tape. So that's how I'm going to do mine. Now, I'm also using the same glue stick that she used in one of her videos, the Elmer's Corner glue stick. I'm just going to use this on the inside though. I had purchased a little Elmer's Crafter's tape, but I think my son has walked off with it because I looked for over 20 minutes and I couldn't find it, and I put it on my desk and it wasn't there this morning. So I'm going to use my Crafter's tape, permanent tape on the edges once I get the paper set on there how I want it to be set. So. Oh. And I'm not putting it on the edges because I plan on using my tape on the edges once I get this little bad boy put on here exactly how I want it. Okay, that looks pretty even to me. Okay, so I'll cut the excess off on the sides. It looks like I've gone all the way to the edges. Okay, so now I'm going to use my little tape here and try to this stuff, when it says permanent, it's not joking. So if you need to move around anything, I would not use this Crafter's tape, because I have made the mistake when I was doing my Listers Got a List challenge. I was trying to move something and I couldn't, so I just had to kind of work around it. I almost did that all the way to the edge. That's good. Okay. And let me add, I'm not an expert at this at all. This is actually my first time decorating an insert, so you're getting to see all of the raw footage and how I'm probably going to mess up at least once or twice, or 4 times, or 5, or a dozen. But that's part of life. Okay, so it is now attached, and if you see, I have a little bit of extra on the sides, and I'm going to trim those using my Cutter Bee scissors. When I picked the paper and the pictures and stickers and stuff to go on these inserts, I tried to color coordinate them so it would kind of all go together. So I'm hoping once I finished I was successful in my thinking. But we will all see. Last night I sat at, today's Saturday, yesterday I worked for probably about an hour trying to coordinate different scrapbook pages to go together, and I'm hoping they all match towards the end. Okay, so there is the front. I'm pretty satisfied with the front. And now let's attach the back. I'm hoping I don't run out of this crafter's tape before I finish this video. Or I guess I'm going to have to pause it and run to Walmart and then come back to it, considering I know it was my son that grabbed it. But, you know, I can't prove that, so. Okay. That looks good. The edges good. Yep, the edges are good. Now we can use my little tape. And I'm going to washi tape the edges, so. Okay. And here we go with this little edge here. Okay, and here's a look at the back. Now I'm going to trim the little edges. Okay, that's trimmed pretty well. So there's the back and there's the front. I think it looks good. Now I'm going to have to match some washi tape. This is the one little thing that I haven't done quite yet. So, let's see. Oh, man. I'm thinking this because it's going to bring the... Okay, I like this because it's got pink and red, and this has pink and red. Put 2 pieces on here. Oh, I didn't think about matching it. Oh, did that match it? Oh, I gotta overlap it. Okay, that looks kind of neat. Okay. Now I'm going to use another Reset Girls little tip, and she always puts packing tape over the washi since it's a very stressed area and it's going to get a lot of wear and tear to keep it from tearing up. Uh-oh. Okay. So as you see, I'm not an expert, and this is my first time. Okay, got that pretty well. Inch. Okay, I might need to do one more little strip because I did not make it even, and that's going to drive me insane. There we go. Now that's pretty even. Okay. Okay, now let's look. There's the front. I guess I'm going to have to really like smash it down. I guess once it gets in my Foxydori, it'll kind of lay itself down. There's the front and there's the back. And I really like this one. And I'm going to embellish the front with a little camera and a light bulb. I think I'm going to do the light bulb first. Okay. Oh, I might need to do the camera first because it's bigger. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so it takes me a second to kind of get things the way I like them. And there we go. There's my first one. Okay, the second insert that I'm going to work on is going to be my spending tracker. Let me take the little sticker off. Okay. Now, for this insert, I have decided to work with these two pieces. I love this. It reminds me of like confetti. And pink for the back. So the confetti is going to be for the front and the pink is going to be for the back. And I don't think it really matters what side this scrapbook paper goes on since it's just kind of dots all over the place anyways. Okay, so there's the front. Pretty good on the front. Oh, and I just noticed that it does have a black polka dot. It does have a black polka dot, and my little insert is black. So that was good planning on my part, by accident, clearly. Back. I've been a little nervous about making this video because I knew it was a one-shot type of thing. If I screwed this up the first time, I would have to either not publish it or publish it with all of my mess-ups because I only have 3 inserts. So that is that. I wasn't going to buy new inserts because I messed up on these. I would have just used them messed up. Okay, now we're going to insert this to the front. So we're going to hope I don't mess this up. Once again, this is polka dotted type paper as well, so it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Okay, I think that looks good. Trying my best not to move this camera. And it feels like this little crafter's tape is starting to run out, which is not good. Okay, now I'm going to trim around. And my kids are playing in their room, so if you hear some screaming or some monster sounds, that's coming from my kids. Sorry. Okay, so there's the front. Now let's get to the back. And once again, this doesn't have to be perfect because it's a solid type of color. And the edge is going to have washi on it, so which is good. Just hoping this tape doesn't run out. Whoop. Okay, got glue on my surface. That's great. Glue inside that. Okay. Whew. Now if I can just get enough tape out for this last insert, I'll be doing good. Okay, now let's trim the back. Okay, so there's the front, and there is the back. Now I just have to decide what washi tape I am going to use for this one. Okay, I think I already see it. If it works out good, this one right here. I love this teal color. This is one of my favorite washies that I have, because it matches so many things. Okay, that's pretty good. There we go. Not too bad, not too shabby. Now let's add the little packing tape to the back. Try to do a better job this time than I did this last time. Okay, I think I screwed it up again. Which means 2 pieces of tape, if I can hold on. Oh, hold on. I might be able to pull it up. Yes, please don't rip the scrapbook paper. Good, I didn't. Okay. Might be easier just to cut a piece off and just work with the piece rather than the whole entire thing. There we go. Yes, that was a lot easier. Okay. So, once again, once I put it in my Foxydori, it'll probably settle itself down and lay flat. So, there's the front. And there is the back. I'm liking this one as well. Okay, now let's put my little stickers that I decided to put on the front of this one. And these are from the Dear Lizzie Fine and Dandy collection. I have decided to go with this little Dream Big sticker. And then I've got this little tag. I thought the tag was cute, meaning like budget. So I probably need to put down this first. And I plan on putting budget tracker on this little tag too. And these stickers are the cardstock stickers, so they're very thick. So there is my second insert. I'm pretty happy about this one too. And if you look, they kind of go together. Now let's move to my last one. And my last one is just the lined white paper, and this one's the one I plan on using for my favorite things lists. So, my favorite things, one of my favorite things is coffee, so I kind of wanted to use some sort of coffee cup or mug on the front. So, I needed the background and the scrapbook paper to not be so busy. So, I decided to use these two, and I'm going to put some fun washi tape, like a brighter color, on the binding. So, this will be the front. It says, love this. I thought that kind of went well with the favorite things. And then I'm just going to do the polka dot on the back. And this is one that needs to be lined up correctly. You sure don't want love this upside down. So I need to make sure that this is the side that I use. So I'm going to cut from here. And then here's the paper that I'm using on the back. And I'm thinking I may want to use the smaller polka dots. You see it goes smaller to bigger and bolder. I think I want to use this edge for the back. And if you hear a train, we live by a train track. So many times a day we will hear a train going by. So we've just kind of gotten used to it by now. So there is the back and here is the front. Now we will attach those to my insert. Make sure I get the right side. Yep, this is the front. Sure don't want to put this on top of it backwards. That would not be good, especially if I decide to use this permanent tape, because there would be no taking it off. Okay, now we're going to use a little crafter's tape. Uh-oh, I think I may have just ran out. Let's see. Gotta pause the video to find my tape. I'm back and I found my Elmer's tape runner. I got this in the scrapbooking section at Walmart. And it's actually replaceable tape on the inside. So you just buy the dispenser and you can get the little refills. So I'm hoping it works out good because I like that concept. So I don't have to, you know, recycle the outside or throw it away. And I think I've got all of the edges of this. Oh, no, one edge left. Okay, there we go. So front's done. And moving on to the back. Okay, now I just have to decide. I think I'm going to do it like this. Yes. This little tape runner runs very smooth too, so far I'm really liking it. Okay, so there's the front and then there's the back. And it's not white, it's an off-white, so you should be seeing it correctly on camera. Now, I just need to do the washi tape on the edges, but before we do that, I kind of want to show you what I want to use on the front. So you will kind of see, so we can kind of match the washi tape. So there's my little coffee cup I want to use on the front. So why am I thinking red? Or I could use hot pink. Hot pink would be pretty good. I mean, okay, let's check. What does the polka dot on polka dot look like? And that won't look too bad, I don't think. And it says love this, so I mean red and love this. I think that would work out good. Okay, let's see. And the one thing about washi tape is it is forgiving. So if I decide to put this down here and then I don't like the way it looks, I can always take it back up, and it shouldn't ruin the scrapbook paper. Okay, I think I kind of like that. The one print is big polka dots, and then this is smaller, so it should be pretty fine. Now I'll need to just kind of line this up well. Okay, did I do a good job? Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, I think I kind of like that. Now, once again, the packing tape, and I'm going to cut it. Okay, so there is the back. Oops, missed a little corner of tape. That won't be good. That'll be sticking to everything. Okay, there we go. Front. There's the front, and then there is the back. I really like that. I think that's cute. Okay, now we're going to apply my little coffee cup, and I think I'm just going to do a coffee cup on front as my focal point. I don't really think I need anything additional on the front. Except I do have a little sticker that says this is my fave that I could use as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of this in the middle. And this on the edges. Okay. All right. See, I've got this little sticker that said this is my fave. I could use that. Let's see. What will that look like at the bottom? Would look kind of cute, don't you think? Let's see. Let me just kind of see if I can sit it on there. What do you think? Okay, I think that's cute. It kind of picks up that pink too. All right, so there's the front, and there is the back of my favorite things insert. So, let's recap. Okay, this is my blog ideas. There's the front. There's the back. My blog ideas. Then you've got my spending tracker. Front. And there's the back. There's them both. And then last but not least, you have my favorite things. There's the front. There is the back. There is both sides. So I am extremely happy with these. I think they kind of complement each other. I didn't want them to be real matchy-matchy, but I kind of wanted them to be go together since they were going to all live in the same Foxydori. So I think I did a great job. And I'm very happy with the results. Now, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm sorry that it was extremely long, but I do appreciate you watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like the planning type of videos, because I have many more of those for in the future. And if you've not subscribed, please do so. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all have a fabulous week. Bye.